Hi, my name is Kayla, and welcome into my home. Welcome to this space that I have created for myself for the next few weeks for my personal in home practice. A space that I am excited to share with all of you. So, welcome. Over the past week, I have really found myself to have fallen out of my active practice. I haven't been able to get into the gym where I normally practice and also the yoga studio. So I've been a little discouraged. My routine has definitely changed. I'm trying to work from home as well as the rest of my family being here. So battling through those changes and that inviting of a new routine can be a little uneasy sometimes. And so just setting up this space for me it was cleansing, it was energizing, it allowed me to regain my drive that I have to step back on my mat. So I want to stress the importance, first off, of how great it is to have a space of your own on your mat that you can come to at any time of the day and have a time of self-reflection, have a time of self-care, and be able to be in a place of solitude where you feel comfort, where that space that is yours that you've created, whether that's you stepping on the mat to have a full practice, or maybe just to step on for a few minutes to meditate or even read a book or start journaling, how important that is just to spend that time simply focusing on you. So if you haven't already, go ahead and get comfortable on your mat in your space. Maybe you need to pause this video, and that's okay. Pause and get you some tea, declutter your area, maybe grab a glass of wine, and let's meet back on our mats. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated position for you today, whatever that looks like, whether it is up on the knees or sitting in easy pose. Begin to sit tall, elongating the spine, reaching through the crown of the head. Bring the hands over the knees, palm facing down. Maybe palms facing up for a more receiving energy today. Whatever suits you. Sit tall, relax the shoulders, and begin to close the eyes. Begin to tune in. Taking breaths in and out of the nose. Begin to deepen your breaths and bring your focus to the place between the brows, the third eye. Sending all of your energy to this place as you deepen that connection with yourself. Taking a few audible breaths together. Deep inhale. Hold it at the top. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Soften the corners of the eyes and the face. And release. Deep inhale. Hold it. Relax the shoulders. Soften and release. Coming back to your normal breath patterns. I invite you to set an intention for your practice at this time. Whether you've had something heavy weighing on you, weighing on your heart, and you want to use this practice to completely let go of that something. Or maybe you have something pressuring you positively, pushing you to take the next step. Maybe using this time, your practice here on your mat, and dedicating yourself and your practice to that something, to finding the courage to take those next steps. Deep inhale. Hold it. And release. Begin to bring the hands to heart center, thumbs pressed against the sternum. Bow the head to the heart. Gently open the eyes to the mat and bring your gaze to neutral. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Find length. Watch the palms touch. Coming in for a side body stretch. Drop the right forearm. Inhale the left arm up towards the sky. Feeling that nice left side body stretch. Really opening through the left rib cage. Inhale back through center. Find length. Exhale, drop the left forearm. Bring the right fingertips towards the sky. Breathing deep into the right ribs. Sending energy all the way up through the pelvic region, up through the side body, out through the fingertips. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's go ahead and meet in a wide-legged child's pose at the back of our mats. Big toes to touch, knees spread wide. And extend the arms to the top of the mat, allowing the forehead to fall. Really opening up the backside body. Bring the gaze between the hands. Inhale up on the fingertips. Extend the arms further out to the top of the mat. Allow the forearms to fall, the palms and the fingertips to follow. Really finding that space between the shoulder blades, really opening up the back. Begin to walk the arms out to the left side of the mat. Rotate the elbows in towards one another. Press the right forearm into the mat. And again, allow the forehead to fall. Begin to walk through center, coming into the other side. Bring the left forearm and allow that, press it in deep into the mat. Allow it to fall. Really opening the left side body. Coming back through center. Again, bring the gaze between the hands. Inhale up on the fingertips. Draw the arms forward, chest towards the mat. Drop the palms of the hands and the fingertips to follow. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders, coming into tabletop position. Bring the knees hip distance apart, tops of the feet to the mat. Really press into the palms, lengthening the back, reaching through the crown of the head. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, press yourself back to downward facing dog. Taking it nice and easy. Maybe this is your first down dog of the day. Or maybe it's the first of the last down dogs of your day. Maybe pedaling out the feet here. Taking any movements that feel fluid and feel good to you in your body. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, release through the heels. Press the chest back a little further towards the tops of the thighs. Inhale the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, stack the hips, bending the knee. Bring the right heel to the left glute. Keeping the torso squared off towards the mat. Maybe bringing the gaze underneath the right armpit. Inhale up. Exhale, bring the right to meet the left. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, sending energy through the heels. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, stack the hips, bringing left heel to right glute, keeping the torso squared off to the mat, or bringing the gaze up underneath the left armpit. Really opening the hips here, staying connected to your breath. Inhale the toes to the sky. Exhale, release left leg to the right. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, stepping it between the hands, finding length in the backside body. Inhale up on the fingertips. Exhale, coming into low lunge, bend the knee, dropping it to the mat and bringing the top of the foot to fall. Inhale the arms up towards the sky, framing the face for low lunge. Coming in for a small flow here, short flow. Inhale the chest open. Exhale, bend the elbows, bring the hands behind the head. Inhale, open up the chest, send the energy through the palms of the hands. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale the chest open. Coming in for that same flow, inhale the chest open. Exhale, bend the elbows and the energy, big inhale here through the palms of the hands. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale the chest open. Taking 2 more of those at your own pace, staying with the breath. Meet back in low lunge. Inhale the arms up to frame the face. Exhale, frame the foot, plant the hands, tuck the back toes, and press back to downward facing dog. Again, pedaling out the feet here if you need. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, stepping between the hands. Inhale up on the fingertips, again finding length through the backside body. Opening up the chest, sending energy through the back heel and out the crown of the head. Exhale, drop the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale the arms up to frame the face for low lunge. Taking that same flow, inhale the chest open. Exhale, bend the elbows out to the sides of the room. Inhale the chest open, out through the palms of the hands. Exhale, forward. Inhale, chest open, low lunge. Take that 3 more times on this side. Again, staying with your breath. Maybe closing the eyes here. Finding that deep connection with your body as you sync the movements with the breath. 1 more. Let's meet back in low lunge, arms to frame the face. Exhale, the hands back to the mat, tuck the right toes, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up to the sky, keeping the chest back towards the left thigh. Exhale, stepping between the hands. Inhale up for high lunge. Finding your balance here, sending energy through the left heel. Exhale, rotate open, warrior 2. Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Front knee bent at a 90-degree angle. Keep the gaze out in front of the middle finger. Find your breath here, sink deep into the right knee. Slightly hinge forward, inhale, flip the right palm, peaceful warrior. Exhale, bring the right forearm to meet above the knee. Inhale the left fingertips to the top of the mat. Maybe bringing that right hand down to the inside of the right foot for a deeper posture. Exhale, drop the left hand, bring the left heel off of the mat. Gain your stability back. Find your foundation. Inhale the arms up for high lunge. Coming into that same flow here. Inhale the chest open. Exhale, bend the elbows. Send the energy out through the palms of the hands. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale the chest open, high lunge. Taking that one more time with the breath. Exhale, frame the foot, plant the hands. Option to take a chaturanga or meet back in downward facing dog. Connecting back to your breath here. Listening to your body. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, stepping between the hands. Inhale up for high lunge. Sinking deep into the knee. Exhale, rotate the right heel down. Open up for warrior two. Again, keeping that gaze out in front of the front middle finger. Sink deep into your left knee. Slightly hinge forward, flip the left palm, peaceful warrior. On your next exhale, bring the left forearm to meet above the knee. Inhale the right fingertips up to the front of the room. Maybe drop the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Really pressing into the knee with the shoulder here, opening up the chest. Bring the right hand to the mat. Bring the heel off of the mat. We're going to gain our stability, find our foundation. Inhale up for high lunge. Adjust as needed. And coming into that same flow, taking it 3 times with the breath. Meet back in high lunge. Open up the chest. Exhale, frame the foot. Option to take a chaturanga. Let's meet back in downward facing dog. Bring the gaze between the hands. Inhale up on the toes. Begin to walk your way up to the top of your mat into a forward fold. Maybe inviting a slight bend in the knee. Really opening up the hamstrings slowly and at your own pace. Inhale, find length, halfway lift. Elongate the spine. Reach through the crown of the head. Create that flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, exhale, forward fold. This time, inhale, chair pose. Bring the big toes together, heels slightly apart, arms up to frame the face, chest open. Tuck the tailbone under. Checking in with the knees and the toes here. Making sure the toes don't go the knees don't go past the toes. You can bring all 10 toes off of the mat and still find your balance. Keeping chest open, sink a little lower. Bring hands to heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Holding this here. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale the chest open. Bring the arms out in front of you. And slowly make your way to boat. Dropping the hips to the mat. Inhale the feet off of the ground. Keep the chest open here. Don't slouch and round the spine. Keep that flat back mentality. You can keep the hands cupped behind the knees. Maybe arms go out to the side. Palms facing up. Just finding balance here. Staying with your breath. Maybe straightening one leg, sending energy through the heel, and straightening the other. Just playing with this posture, moving slowly with the breath. Bring the hands to meet back under the knees. Inhale the chest open. And exhale, slowly make your way all the way to the backside body. Arms can be out at the side, palms facing up. Knees bent here, soles of the feet to the mat. Just lying in that connection, that sensation of the backside body being completely grounded to your mat. Inhale, lift the legs, sending the energy from the pelvic region out through the heels to the ceiling, to waterfall. Inhale the arms up to the top of the mat, the back of the mat, whichever way you're laying. Finding length in the upper body, finding length through the legs. Inviting that same flow into this pose. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, chest open. Exhale, crunch forward, touch the toes. Inhale, open. Exhale, bend the elbows. Send the energy through the palms of the hands. Exhale, reach forward. Crunch to touch the top of the toes. Inhale, open. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, crunch. Taking 3 more of these at your own breath. Inhale, open. Let's meet back. Hands by the side, bend the knees, bringing the soles of the feet to the mat. Begin to rock the knees from side to side, dropping the left knees to the left side of the mat, coming back through center, dropping the knees to the right side of the mat. Really massaging the upper glutes and the back. Coming into our bridge portion or our back bend portion of this practice, bring the soles of the feet as close as you can to the glutes. Bring the arms by the side, and on your inhale, press up through the soles of the feet, keeping the knees hip distance apart. Bring the hands to meet behind the back. Interlace the fingers and rotate the shoulders underneath the body, keeping the chest open and away from the chin, keeping that space in between. Really pressing up through the hips. Staying with your breath here. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Unrelease the hands, lower the hips to the mat. Taking a few breaths here. Option to come into bridge again, or maybe come into full wheel. If you're coming into full wheel, bring the hands, fingers pointed back towards the shoulders, elbows up to the sky, up straight to the ceiling. Again, press through the feet on your next inhale and press the hips up towards the sky. Adjust as needed. Allow the hips and the knees to be aligned, hips distance apart, not having your knees spread out or in. Toes pointed to the front of the room. Maybe you're in your full wheel and you want to straighten your legs, playing with this pose. Really open the heart here wherever you are, bridge, full wheel. Send that energy out through the heart. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, bending the elbows, slowly coming out of full wheel or bridge, lying completely on the back. Extend the legs to the top of the mat. Again, arms can be out by your side, palms facing up. Inhale the arms up above the body for a full body supine stretch. Exhale, bring the knees in towards the chest. Extend the left leg to the top of the mat, keeping the right knee bent. Take the left palm of the hand to the outside of the right knee, right arm out to a T, and slowly allow the right leg to fall to the left side of the mat. Keep your right shoulder grounded, maybe bringing the gaze out to that right palm. Resting here, feeling the benefits of this nice supine twist. Allowing the body to slightly slow down. And coming back into your breath. Slowly make your way back through center. Hug the right knee in towards the chest. Exhale, bring the right to the left. Inhale the arms up to the sky, up to the front of the room. Deep inhale here. Exhale, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Bring the right palm of the hand to the outside of the left knee. Left arm out to a T, and slowly allow that left leg to fall over to the right side of the mat. Keeping that left shoulder grounded to the mat. Maybe bringing your gaze out to the left palm. And trying to deepening your breaths here in your twist. Allowing for that deeper connection. Maybe closing the eyes. Slowing down the breath. Slowing down the body and the mind, coming into this present moment, coming into the now. Begin to bring the left knee back to the chest. Inhale for a full body supine stretch. Send the energy from the heart, from where it originates, out through the toes and the fingertips. Exhale, bring both knees in towards the chest. Bring the forehead in towards the knees, making the smallest ball. Begin to massage the back, rocking from side to side. And exhale, extend the legs to the top of the mat. Arms out by the side, palms facing up. Coming into our final relaxation pose, whatever that looks like for you, maybe grabbing a blanket or a bolster, a few pillows in place of a bolster, that's okay. Whatever this last final resting pose looks like for you. Allow the legs to splay open, the palms facing up to the top of the room for that receiving energy. Allowing yourself to become extremely and completely vulnerable in this space, in your space. Bringing your attention back to that place between the brows, the third eye. And breathing deeply into this place. Noticing the simple rise and fall of the chest with every breath. How each breath can disconnect you from the outside world and allow you to tune in deeper into your own body. Bring the focus and the energy to the toes. And allow that energy to travel up the shins, into the knees, to the pelvic region, to the stomach, and into the heart. Through the throat, the mouth, the nose, to the place between the brows, your third eye. Sending all of that energy out through the crown of the head and into this room, filling up your space. With every exhale, feeling that same energy. Go beyond the borders of the body and into this room. Begin to make small movements with the wrist and the ankles to begin awakening the body. And when you're ready, go ahead and roll over to your right side. Spending a moment here to thank yourself for showing up for your practice today. To thank yourself for spending time in self-care on your mat. And when you're ready, press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, how we started. Keeping the eyes closed, staying connected to the natural rhythms of your body, the breaths in and out of the nose. Our routines may have been disrupted, and those little sparks of joy that we found in those routines, those little things that we brought in to help us stay happy, to help us stay grounded, may have shifted. Maybe that's spending a few moments in your house on your mat. Maybe it's grabbing that cup of tea, grabbing that glass of wine, and just showing up. But it's those little things, those sparks that we find throughout the day that we have to recreate in these new routines. Allow yourself to stay vulnerable, to stay open, to inviting new things into this new crazy schedule of ours. Bring the hands to heart center. Bow the head to the heart. The light in me sees, honors, and respects the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.